Okay, this is the laboratory orientation for the accessory organs of digestion. So let's start with this one. These are the papillae of the tongue. This is the filiform, your circumvallate, your fungiform, and your foliate. Now, all you need to remember is that the circumvallate is the largest largest papilla for the taste buds of our tongue. Okay, this is the filiform, the fungiform. The foliate is actually rudimentary in humans. They're found mostly sa mga animals. Okay, now these are the taste buds. So pwedeng these taste buds consist of gustatory nerve cells. Now for gustation, taste buds, sabi nila, depende kung saang side, o depende kung sa anterior, posterior, but for now, according to Junquera, wala nang masyadong specific location or place kung sa sweet, sa sour. And if you notice, no, the one of the presentation for COVID-19 is loss of smell and loss of taste. But predominantly, most of our patients nagkakaroon ng loss of smell compared to the loss of taste for the COVID infection. Okay, so this is the histological picture of your taste buds found in your papilla of the tongue. Okay, all right, so let's go now to the salivary glands. We have three major groups of salivary glands. You have parotid gland, your submandibular or submaxillary, and your sublingual glands. Okay, let's start with the largest salivary glands. This is your parotid glands. They are purely serous and they are composed of a sinus. So cells pointed right now are actually adipocytes class. Pag sinabi yung mucus, light staining din siya, no? But not this lighter in staining. These are actually adipocytes, no? Adipocytes, kaya siya white, pero hindi siya mucus. That's why the parotid gland, its secretion is purely serous. Okay? You need to provide us, if ever practical exam to, kailangan purely serous. Okay? That would be the parotid gland. The structure pointed right now are your acinus, and these are actually the acinar cells that produces purely serous secretion. Okay? That's the largest salivary glands. Look dito, nakita niyo yung mga ducts na yan? These are actually your intercalated duct, no, na pwedeng pumunta, ayan ang dadaanan ng secretion ng saliva papuntang mouth or oral cavity. Yan. So these are your striated ducts. Your striated ducts pointed right now are lined by columnar epithelium or simple columnar epithelium. And the parotid salivary glands contain yung sa gilid niya purely serous. Okay? Ayan. So this is another ducts found in the parotid gland. Anong tawag dito? This is the low power magnification. There are ACINAR here or lobe. This is your another ACINAR here. So interlobular duct sila. When you say interlobular duct, it is lined by simple cuboidal epithelium. And look dito, this is the high power magnification of your interlobular duct. Trust me, guys, hindi man natin masyadong tatanungin ang ducts. We just want you to orient kung saan dadaan yung mga secretion ng salivary glands. But all you need to remember for this one, that the parotid gland produces purely serous. Okay? All right, so next would be this one. These are your serous demilungs of Giannuzzi. No, as discussed kanina, the serous demilungs of Giannuzzi are found in the submandibular and sublingual glands. Now, how can we differentiate the parotid gland to your submandibular gland? They are both salivary glands. Submandibular glands is the second largest salivary gland, and they are actually mixed type of secretion. There are parts na mucus, pero predominantly serous. So the answer for the submandibular gland is that the secretion of the submandibular gland is mixed, predominantly serous. Okay? Mixed, predominantly serous. And the last salivary gland is the sublingual gland. Meron din siyang serous demilus of Kinuzi, but look at the right side of the picture. These are not just adipocyte, no? Makakita kayo ng mga serous, dark staining, pero predominantly mucus. Okay? Predominantly mucus. So this sublingual gland is the third salivary glands that produces mixed type of secretion, predominantly mucus. Okay? Predominantly mucus. So, yan ang tatandaan yung tatlong salivary glands. Kung purely serous, it's parotid. Kung mix pero mas maraming serous, it's submandibular. Pero kapag mix pero mas maraming ganyan, light staining na area, that's mucus. So it's mixed, predominantly mucus. It's sublingual gland. Take note also that the serous demilus of Kinuzi are found in the submandibular and sublingual glands. Sublingual and submandibular salivary glands. All right? Okay. Next accessory organ after the salivary glands would be the liver. No, as discussed in the lecture, there's so many function of the liver. And as you noticed, encircled structure is the central vein. Ayan, kita-kita natin yung hepatic lobule class dito. Huwag mo natin lagay yung central vein. This is the central vein. No? Ito yung mga hepatocytes. And as you can see, there are portal areas here. The ideal portal area of the liver, the hepatic lobule, is composed of one central vein, tapos may 6 portal areas. No? Hindi masyadong kita dito. Pero this is a portal area. Okay? So portal triad or portal area is composed of portal vein, hepatic artery, and bile duct. Okay, so this is the central vein. That would be the portal triad. Okay, let's have a review of the hepatocytes. No, as you can see, this is the central vein. Projected in the skin are all your hepatocytes. So as a review, hepatocytes is the parenchyma of the liver or liver cells. The shape of the cell is polygonal or polyhedral. The number of nucleus is mononucleated and binucleated. Location of nucleus is central in location, and they are arranged in rows, chords, and columns. Okay? The spaces projected in the screen are your hepatic sinusoids. Now, the spaces in between the hepatocytes are your hepatic sinusoids. Another cell found in your liver is not just the hepatocyte, but this von KUPFFER cell are your macrophage or your phagocyte found in the liver. And this is seen, this is the pointed cell right now. That's the von KUPFFER cell. No? Function, phagocytosis, macrophage, phagocyte. Okay? Ganyan lang kadali. That is also found in between the hepatocytes or sometimes at the hepatic sinusoids. All right, so the portal triad, on the other hand, is found obviously at the portal area. Okay, from portal vein here, no? But vein kasi collapse yung lumen, tsaka mas malaki. This is a bile duct. It's simple cuboidal epithelium. And a hepatic artery is composed of a thicker tunica media. So that comprises the triad of the portal area. Okay, another picture of the portal triad. You have your portal vein. You have a collapsed lumen. You have the bile duct. Doc, paano natin malaman na bile duct siya hepatic artery? Kasi simple cuboidal ang lining epithelium ng bile duct. Ang hepatic artery, makapal yung tunica media niya. At may RBC sa loob. Ito rin, may RBC sa loob kasi portal vein siya. Ayan, marami ng picture ng portal triad. Bile duct, portal vein, and hepatic artery. Okay. This area are the zones of hepatic zones. You have the zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3. Class, paano natin malalaman kung sino makaka-receive ng least oxygen and most oxygen? Obviously, if this is the central vein, it carries deoxygenated blood, right? So this is the portal area composed of this hepatic artery, portal vein, and bile duct. So obviously, if this is the hepatic artery, it carries most oxygen. That's why if I ask you, zone 1, 2, and 3, which of the zones receive the least oxygen? Obviously, from this area, the least oxygen would be the zone 3. Most of the oxygen would be zone 1 kasi siya ang pinakamalapit sa portal area. Now, another type of questions to be asked using this picture. If you have liver problem, liver cirrhosis, drug detoxification, drug overdose, obviously, it's the liver that is affected. Which of the following zones will be mostly affected? The answer would be zone 3 kasi mas malayo siya sa portal area. Okay? So if ever nagkaroon ng problem dito sa portal area, sinong unang maapektuhan? Zone 3. Ang huling maapektuhan, yung pinakamalapit sa portal area, will be the zone 1. Understood? Kasi siya ang pinakamalayo sa portal area. Okay. Next organ of digestion, accessory organ of digestion, is the gallbladder. Now, this one is the gallbladder. But natin masabi agad na gallbladder to because of the presence of this pointed structure. This is your Rokitansky-Ashkoff sinus. Okay, these are the 4 layers of the gallbladder composed of mucosa, tunica muscularis, tatlo lang pala. Wala palang submucosa to. Tunica muscularis, the tunica serosa, ito po, nakadikit, na hindi siya nakadikit sa organ. But this area, kung liver ito at gallbladder ito, this is the tunica adventitia. They are totally adherent to one another. That's why this area is the tunica adventitia. 2 organs connected, the layer would be tunica adventitia. Tunica serosa kasi naka-freely to sa peritoneal cavity. Okay? The characteristic feature of your gallbladder is this one. This is the Rokitansky-Ashkoff sinus. That is the characteristic feature of your gallbladder. Okay? The lining epithelium of your gallbladder is simple columnar epithelium, and the Rokitansky-Ashkoff sinus are found in the lamina propria. Okay? That is your clue. Lamina propria, Rokitansky-Ashkoff or RA sinuses, characteristic feature, gallbladder. Okay, and lastly, your pancreas. No? As you all know, pancreas has exocrine and endocrine function. The endocrine function of the pancreas, last week na ng finals, itatackle. Pero the exocrine function of the pancreas is composed of not the islets of Langerhans, but the yellow arrow, the pancreatic acinar cells. Okay? This is the islets of Langerhans. Relax lang kayo. Endocrine portion yan. This is the pancreatic acinar cells. Okay? Acinar cells, they are the ones who produce enzymes aid for digestion. No, ladaan yan sa pancreatic duct, going outside, going to the second portion of duodenum for digestion. Okay? So the pancreatic acinar cells, as seen in the right side of the screen, you have the centroacinar cells. Question, Doc. Is the centroacinar cells part of the acinar cells? Yes or no? The answer is no. The centroacinar cells are found in the intercalated duct. Ayun yung dadaanan ng secretion ng pancreatic acinar cells. Okay, again, the centroacinar cells are found at the intercalated duct. Yung duct na dadaanan ng enzymes produced by your pancreatic acinar cells. Okay? Ayan, so the centroacinar cells, part siya ng duct, sa gitna siya. But the acinar cells are found at the periphery of the acinus. Okay, that's it. Thank you for listening.